Shalom, shalom. Before I get started, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, BaHaShem, YAHAWAHSHI, BaHaShem, Rakah Kadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders that I learned this truth from, the men at GMS and the brethren with the like-minded doctrine. This video here is going to go into what you see on what it says on the screen there. You know, Revelations 13 and 16 through 18. So, I'm going to let this video play, and I'm going to bring out some scriptures.
So what's the microchip do to the people that purchase them? Like, how do they work for the average day person?
Well, we'll release the nanobots to take over the neural cortex, and then I run them from my PlayStation. I guess just create a seamless, friction-free, everyday lifestyle. I mean, I have to look for my keys, my wallet, my this, that. If I get my gym card in my bag, when I change bags, I get to pay a fine, a €2 fine if I don't have my card. So now I'll get it in my chip implant instead. Entrance to the office, I get an entrance to the gym. I deactivate and activate the alarm. I do the shopping for a drink with the microchip. That little sequence alone has saved me maybe a minute. One chip to rule them all. And you predefine your digital experience. Like, all right, what do you want happening Monday through Thursday when you enter the office? If I enable you to tie your digital persona to your actual physical person by integrating technology into your body, and I'm giving you a digital voice. Machine's native language. But also, if you can't speak for yourself, like you find a horse running around in the Stockholm city center, they gave him a digital voice, or her. So I don't have one. I do now, but they don't know it. So if they find me on the street and I'm diabetic, they're going to think I'm drunk and put me in the drunk tank, and I'm going to die, which is boring. I want to make things easy because I always forget my shit. And when you think of it, I mean, I forget all my stuff because I'm fairly limited. Because I'm a human being. Of course, there's ways to train your memory and jog your memory. I can write Post-its and put all my stuff in the same place all the time, but I forget to do that as well. So having everything stuck in my hand at all times makes my life very simple. And I want to make it simple for everyone else as well, because I can. So next step, some more services and adding more value, take away administration, and I don't know, make stuff. There's so much that's crap that really needs to be improved.
Hello, human. The restaurant is over there. Bathrooms are there. And there. If you need a human receptionist, they are over there. One day I will dream with electric sheep. Epicenter welcomes you home.
I am going to implant this nice young lady with a NFC microchip. Not even security.
It's cool to be a cyborg. I love sci-fi and fancy things, so that's one reason. So this is just perfect. And also I love technology. Like, I'm just constantly at home connecting everything to everything. You know, the computers to the TV, to the phones, to the LP Awesome. That's so much fun. Just like thinking about technology, building, whatever.
So you see that what basically that going into the transhumanism. She's talking about the cyborg. She want to go to be a cyborg, but I'm gonna go ahead and go to Revelations 13. So that's what it is. They trying to present this thing, this MOTB, like it's a convenient thing, which I went into yesterday. Well, I'm gonna read Revelations 13 and 16. It says, "And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or their forehead." So I went into this word yesterday. Also, I'm gonna bring it out today. It says receive, because that's what basically they're trying to present this thing as a convenience, as a benefit. If you receive, it's beneficial, it's convenient, it's simple. So you go on this word receive, Salakia. The Greek word,
Strong's G 1325. Didome.
the Greek word there is didome, and it says the biblical outline biblical usage. The definition, it says of one's own accord, to give one something to his advantage. See, that's what I went into yesterday, right? See, they don't try to present this thing as your advantage. It's convenient. Like he was going into, I forget my keys, I forget where I put things, and if I can have everything on this chip, uh, it makes life more easy. It's convenient for me to have. So you get the word advantage.
Advantage.
A condition or circumstance that put one in a favorable or superior position. So they trying to present this as it'll be to your best interest or favor to get this thing. You know, they put you in that condition. It's to your advantage to get this thing. You don't have to worry about um if you forgot something, your wallet, your ID, it's all right there on this thing here. And also I want to read this too. It says a microchip implant is usually an electronic device that has been implanted subdermally into the human body via an injection. These microchips can be used in the most various ways. For example, as a business card and storage of contact data, as an access point, for example, in a fitness club or in a office, as a door opener with a matching NFC lock for cashless payment, for storing medical emergency data, for triggering smart home applications, or to open password protected computers. See, that's what they trying to that's how they presenting this thing, which just says receive. They trying to make you receive it through its advantages, but without which is stated right here, and what you seen him do, he was opening doors. He can pay, by the swipe of his hand, purchase things by the swipe of his hands. If you forget his ID or whatever, it's all there at his convenience. So that's what that word didame. That word didame. Yeah, that's Satan messing with the with this with the screen. But yeah, that's what it is. He calls of all both. He calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in his right hand or in their forehead, in their right hand or in their forehead. So that word receives, which is didome, which means to your advantage, as a convenience of one's own accord, to give one something to his advantage, to bestow a gift. Like the scriptures say also, a gift destroyeth the heart. He's going to present this thing as a gift, as a gift to your advantage. And I want to come to this also. It says to give one to someone, which means to give something to someone, or other words, to give something to someone to care for his interests. So that's what you see there. That it take care of all your interests. Going to this word interest, because you seen that's what was shown in the video was he was opening doors. He was giving reasons why he wanted it, because he's forgetful or whatever. Everything's right there on this device. But you're gonna go into it's the third definition. It says excite the curiosity or attention of some excite the curiosity or attention of someone, a thought. So like to excite the curiosity or attention of someone. So this is intriguing. It'll be intriguing or be of interest, interesting, to be of Salakia, be of interest of interest to someone's interest to receive this mark. So that's what it is. They trying to present it at your advantage. It'll be to your advantage to take that thing. That's what it says. They receive. So that's how they presenting it, as it's a convenient to your advantage. Okay. Yeah, I had to start over. It was commercial, Salakia. So so what? I'm gonna try to find the spot where I was at.
It's cool to be a cyborg. I love sci-fi and fancy things, so that's one reason. So this is just perfect. And also I love technology. Like I'm just constantly at home connecting everything to everything. The computers to the TV, to the phones, to the LP player, and to That's so much fun. Just like thinking about technology, building, whatever. So that's also one thing. I mean, this is a new technology coming, so I love it.
She said that's the new technology coming, which is that's what it is. This thing, this device is coming, bringing in the end of Esau Edom's kingdom, man. Because this thing it must happen. This prophecy that this event must take place. You see it there. People are welcoming this device, the motb, as like another wave of form of technology enhancement. Like she said, cyborg. She's interested in being a cyborg, and that's they got also the transhumanism, and this is somewhat of their idea of the beginning stages of transhumanism is this MOTB and these nanobots. This is the beginning of transhumanism, basically forming man with machine, which like I said, they like it says here, of one's own accord to give one something to his advantage. So people are interesting, or they're trying to present it there, or and it says here to bestow a gift. So they're gonna present this thing as a gift to your advantage. You know, like it says here, that's what detriment or receive. That's what it means when it says receive. You know, they're going to present this thing. It'll be to your advantage because they're probably you won't be able to, you're not gonna be able to buy and sell. You know, and they're gonna you know, try to sell this thing as your advantage. I mean, it'll be to your advantage to take it. So I'm gonna read it again. Revelations 13 and 16. It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or their forehead, that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So that's what they're trying to present. The MOTB, you see it there. You know, people are welcoming it. They're trying to give it excuses. Is it be to your convenience? It's an upgrade in life. This new wave of technology, but it's gonna be to your destruction. So we're gonna go to Revelations, the consequences of taking the MOTB. Revelations 16 in verse 1. And it says, and I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the seven angels, go your way and pour out the vials of the wrath of YAHAWAHSHI upon the earth. Verse 2. And the first went and poured out the vials upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worshipped his image. So this is one of the consequences that's going to happen to those who receive in the mark, the MOTB. So this is one of the consequences. A grievous sore, you go on that word grievous, that means like a cancerous, you know, it's a cancerous sore. You know, people gonna be grieved. They gonna get some type of cancerous causing, they'll have something that caused them to get some type of cancerous cancerous something cancerous, Salakia, you know, something like a ulcer, something cancerous. This thing is gonna cause some people to get cancerous sores, which is one. And first of all, in the book of Leviticus, which is a commandment that you should not put any markings upon your flesh, which is a commandment. So by doing so and receiving this the mark of the beast, which is the mark of Esau Edom, he's trying to put people in perpetual slaves and make people his perpetual slave. You know, you're gonna receive a noisome and grievous sore. Then I want to go to Revelations, the 19th chapter, and the 20th verse. And it says, Slakia, on the 17th verse, Revelations 19:17, and it says, and I saw an angel standing in the sun, and he cried with a loud voice, saying to all the fowls that fly in the midst of heaven, come and gather yourselves together unto the supper of the great power, that ye may eat of the flesh, that ye may eat the flesh of kings, the flesh of captains, the flesh of mighty men, the flesh of horses, and of them that sit, Salakia, and of them that sit on them, and the flesh of all men, both free and bond, both small and great. And I saw the beasts and the kings of the earth and their armies gathered together to make war against him that sat on the horse and against his army, which is this is going into the third World War III, with all these nations going to gather together, and when that's the in the time of our Messiah YAHAWAHSHI HaMashiach's coming with his legion of angels is coming and and destroy the beast, which is Esau, Edom, and the rest of the nations. That's what it's talking about there. And the beast was taken with him, and the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast and them that worship his image. These both were cast alive into the lake of fire burning with brimstone. So if that's the second, that's what's going to secondly happen to you. First, you're going to get a noisome and grievous sore. And then if you be alive still around, if you're still alive, you're gonna get burned with these these nuclear missiles, which is the lake of fire. So that's the reward for taking the MOTB. And verse 21, and the remnant was slain with the sword of him that sat upon the horse, which sword proceedeth out of his mouth, and all the fowls were filled with their flesh. Which that's the chariots of the Lord, which they call UFOs or UAPs. That's that beam that's gonna come out of the chariots or what they call UFOs, and he's gonna burn and shoot these laser beams on the inhabitants of the earth, man, the wicked, and also those nuclear missiles that was gonna be shot on from the four corners of the earth. So that's the reward for taking the MOTB, the reward of the wicked. So yeah, it's not, the elect is not gonna take it. Yahweh willing, we have the spirit. He keep the spirit upon us, to not take this mark, because this is the reward for whoever takes the mark of the beast, which they're gonna present this thing like they showed in this video, like it's a benefit, it's to your advantage, it's just an enhancement, but it's not. It's not. It's to your detriment. So I'm gonna leave it off there. I want to say call Halayama Yahawah by Hashem YAHAWAHSHI by Hashem Rakakadash. Shalom till next time. Yahawah Ratazah, which means Lord willing, and YAHAWAH Babal. DTA soon.
Jos tällainen teknologia